Hello! So on my channel I do like to review films that not a lot of people have ever heard of before because I'm all about the ratings. Now I just do it because I enjoy it. So I watched a film called Edge of the Knife, and the main reason I watched this is because it's in an obscure language, it's an endangered language, and let's see, it's the... where is it? I'm looking at my laptop. The Haida language, Haida. Anyway, it's a very endangered language, and I'm reading through Wikipedia, and it turns out even some of the actors who are like native to that tribe or whatever those people are weren't even fluent in the language, and they all had to learn the language. So I thought, oh, that sounds like a really interesting concept of a film, to have it in a language that virtually no one understands. So I gave it a watch, and it's based on one of their old folk tales about a man who goes a bit crazy. He's in the woods and he turns into... I'm not even going to try and pronounce the word that he turns into. It's like a wild man, basically. I know how to say the word wild. Basically, because something bad happens, I won't say what happens because that will give away the story if you ever watch it. But basically, the tribe then tried to save him. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's quite slow. It is a slow burn. I'm not going to lie, it is very, 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 very slow. Even at the parts where things are happening and people are talking, it's very slow. But then in other parts, it's just painfully slow. I did struggle to have it hold my attention. I did watch it all the way through, but I found my mind wandering towards the end. I really did. I mean, for a film to hold my attention all the way through, it's quite important. And towards the end, I mean, there were just times when I was just like, yeah, my mind is elsewhere. But it is a good film, and it's well acted. It's well made, and you can see they've put a bit of effort into it. It wasn't on a huge budget. It's just and they didn't spend a lot on making the film. It's just an independent film. Yeah, and I don't know, because I want to say it's a really good film. There's so many things about the film I can see that are really good. I can see that it's well acted and dialogue, you know, and obviously, you know, it's true to their culture, and the way they talk to each other is quite just simple conversations and stuff. But I don't know, I'm kind of in conflicts about how I feel about it, because on one hand I can see how it is a really good film, but on the other hand it's slow, and I found it difficult to just keep watching, because I was thinking about doing other things. I was thinking about, I don't know, doing the washing up, maybe taking the rubbish out. It's bin day tomorrow, so the bins need to go out. You know, I was really, my mind was very much elsewhere, which is a shame. It just didn't hold me. But I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it, because at the same time I can see how it is a good film, and I can see how they used what budget they had to have it working the way they did. It's kind of has a sort of a supernatural element to it. It's not like a scary horror film or anything like that, but it's kind of based on, you know, the tales of this person in the woods going crazy, and he gets taken over by evil spirits, so they have to drive the spirits out of him and stuff. It does, you know, go forwards quite quickly, so it's like, you know, one day, the next 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 day, and then before you know it, it's the next year, the next day, the next day, and okay, so it's like you're only showing like a few minutes from each day, because these families, they've come together on this island to do fishing. It's like they go there each year in the summer to get all the food and prepare for winter, and then they go off to wherever they live. So, you know, you do get to know the characters a little bit, but I don't know, it's just... It is just a very slow film. How many times have I said the word slow in this film review? Not enough, I think. But yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it, I basically just watched it just so I could say I've seen it, really, because it's such a obscure film that, you know, I don't know anyone else amongst my social circle that has probably seen it, because I think they all go to cinema. I can't imagine this being on social main release. I mean, just having a quick look. I'm on what's it called? Wikipedia. Released, the film's creators primarily audience age and so it was released at the 2018 Toronto International Film Festival. It was released in the UK in April 29. Oh, in Soho, London. So yeah, it did have a cinema release in London. But again, you see, I don't live in London, and I know a lot of my old videos are in London, but I live hundreds of miles from there now, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this review because there's not a lot I can say about it. It's an hour and 40 minutes of slowness. There's not a lot of dialogue. The whole middle section has virtually no dialogue at all. And then the bits where they are talking, it's very, very, very... I'm not going to say it. It's just very, very not fast. Anyway, I'm going to watch another film. When I posted on my private Facebook, not my public Facebook page, but I posted on my private Facebook that I'm watching this. And somebody suggested that I watch the film I Am Mother, because I like obscure films, and I had a quick look. That looks like it's a Netflix film, so I'm going to have a look at that, and I might review it, and it might be in an upcoming video, it might not, I don't know. I've still got a ton of martial art films to get through and review them, so who knows what I'll do next. Anyway, bye.